Well, the east coast of Virginia and the Carolinas set to get slammed by this storm. I want to kind of focus in on that area right now. There are two separate parts of this storm. You've got what's going to happen down in the southeast, the Carolinas, Virginia. We'll consider Virginia the southeast, kind of act one of the storm. And then we have act two, which is going to be up in the northeast, which I think is going to be the biggest deal in southeastern New England. For most of the rest of the northeast, not too big of a deal overall. I think this is one of the biggest stories here. It's just a little snapshot I threw together of 10 a.m. on Sunday. Big, strong low off the coast. It's still going to be strengthening at this point. And look at these colors here. These are forecast wind gusts. 50 to 60 miles per hour, probably 60 plus in some spots. The farther toward the east you get, the higher the wind is going to be. But it's still pretty impressive how far inland the strong wind is going to make it. And the heaviest snow will be closer to the coast. And the strongest wind will be out there. So again, it's too early for the Weather Service to be putting out like certain warnings. I think I'm going to be comfortable saying the B word tonight. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we could see some blizzard warnings go up out here, because with everything just lining up like that, this is going to be, I think, a pretty historic storm for the Outer Banks for sure, and the rest of the east coast of North Carolina. There you go. There are your winter storm watches. These will get upgraded to warnings at some point here pretty soon. And the amount of snow that we're expecting, yeah, it's kind of interesting looking at the snow totals, because like Bob was talking about, it's a lot of like micro scale meteorology around here. And been looking at some of the high resolution forecast models coming in. Let me give you a little example. People have been talking about this dry slot showing up on the forecast models throughout the morning. So this is the Fox weather model here. And you notice like right here, there's kind of a little dry slot right there. Other forecast models are showing that even more pronounced. So what that means is that maybe it could be a wider dry slot than this. Maybe it could include Raleigh, which could cut down on your snow totals a little bit. The point is, it's going to be a really challenging forecast to just completely nail down exactly who's going to see what. But I do think a pretty widespread 5 to 8 inches, a couple of spots, if you get dry slotted for a chunk of the storm, may see a little bit less than that. But the point is, it's snow along with a lot of wind. It's going to be highly impactful. And like Bob said, it's already cold. I mean, the ground is cold. That makes a massive difference when that snow starts to fall. And then you end up with, the snow sticking immediately. So just zooming in on a couple of the snow totals here. And again, you can even see in the forecast models, a lot of the times with a big storm that happens, say, in a different part of the country, you'll just see a big swath of one, a big swath of another snow total. Well, you can see there's like a lot of mountains around here. We're going to have these little dry slots. So there will be some pockets here and there where it's a little bit less, a little bit more. But the idea is the heaviest of the snow is going to be farther up toward the northeast.